Hello everybody, this is psychic medium Jane Hamilton Parker and Boo the Pussycat. I thought I'd just come on here and wish you all a very happy Christmas. Of course, for some of us and some people out there, it just would not be a happy Christmas because it's around Christmas time that people lose loved ones through an illness or through accidents or very unexpected death and passing. So Christmas is meant to be a time of joy, love, and all sharing and being together. It's very, very hard for people to get their head around when somebody passes around Christmas time. My beloved sister-in-law lost her father on Christmas Day, and she was in bed with the flu, and her father was taken in hospital. And the hospital informed her that the end was coming near for her darling father. So she had to get dressed, and she just made it in time to hold her father's arm and hands before he passed. Sometimes people aren't meant to be there when there's a passing, because sometimes it holds them back. Or sometimes people try to get through the traffic and it comes too late. I'm a great believer, and Boo is, I see running up my curtains there, that whoever's meant to be there on somebody's passing will be there. Because some people haven't got anybody around them when they pass over to the spirit realm. Sometimes loved ones that have passed before them do come for them. Children, it's very, very sad. I can remember when I was a nurse, a young boy, when I worked in the children's hospital then, age 3, died, and I could still hear the mothers screaming down the ward, and that always stays with you. But then you have to be very compassionate and with love to reach out to that person and try and bring comfort to them. And it's not easy. Death is a horrible, horrible thing, really, but sometimes it can be a blessing if somebody is suffering in pain, or somebody has a terminal illness that they know they're never going to get better. And it's not elderly people that pass, it's young people, it's teenagers. Christmas time can be very sad for people. It can bring them memories of how somebody died. I always think it's very, very good if you can put perhaps a Christmas bauble on a tree in memory of a loved one, or perhaps a wine glass as somebody drinks on the table to celebrate that person's life. And death, and we do know that we will see our loved ones again. You can wait, Boo. I have to wait for you. You want to go out the door now. But very, very sad. And I was thinking today of Prince Harry, actually, that lost his mother when he was aged 12, how difficult that must have been for him, and how difficult for all of them, actually, because a boy just going through between puberty and losing a mother. Now, a lot of people are saying, you know, where he's been involved with his wife, Meghan, that he was looking for love and a mother figure. Well, I'm glad to see that he's happy, and it must have been dreadful for him. But the royal family have been very much supportive of Harry, like loved ones are. And it's like when the Queen passed. You'll have to wait, Boo. He's looking at me, his dewy eyes. Come here, come on, you naughty boy, come on. And it's a bit like when our Queen passed. Whoever was meant to be there was there, and it came most unexpectedly when Her Majesty passed. But how lovely to have family with her. And I believe Princess Anne was one of the people that was with her. And the Queen, she must have known it was coming near her end of life, and she just wanted to see all the celebrations through before Christmas. So death really is a journey all going to come to us, and we've all got to be prepared for it. That's why life on earth is very, very precious, and it's very important. The message is to all be together if you can Christmas time. Sometimes not possible because of circumstances, or sometimes people might live far away abroad or too difficult to get to. But Christmas really is a time to be joyous and sharing. At the moment, the world's in a terrible, terrible state. So greed, selfishness, and we're seeing the war in Ukraine at the moment. And we just think of those children that haven't got anything at all. All we can pray and hope for is that it will soon be resolved and those children can live in freedom, peace and love and joy Christmases in the future. The world should get together and help those less fortunate. Saturday, like everybody else, I had to go Christmas shopping, and I saw a man sleeping in a doorway. He had a wheelchair, and people were just walking past. Obviously, he slept out in the cold and it was freezing. People really didn't care and just walked past. I thought if somebody could give him a hot drink or comfort to show that people still do care. That's why I think it's very, very important that the churches open the doors to let the homeless in, not just for one night, to do things in the future. Thank goodness we have such good organisations like the Salvation Army and Christian organisations, Hindu organisations, Sikh organisations, and around the world that have compassion, like the Red Cross, to make sure that people do get food and get necessities to them. So Christmas is very much a time that we think of others and trying to be less selfish. It's not about who has the most unique decorations outside Christmas, who has decorations on the lawns, who can beat each other. Christmas really is sharing. But, unfortunately, when people have lost loved ones Christmas time, it's never the same for them because their heart breaks in 1,000 pieces, and one can understand. But they wouldn't want that for us to be in a state of sadness for a long time. They would like us to enjoy Christmas and think of them and think of others. People sometimes lose animals near Christmas time, and it can be their only living thing or companion that they have, and that's sadness for them. But Christmas is a time that we think of the most important things. It's not about materialism. It's not about who has the best Christmas presents. It's a special occasion when Christ came to the earth and was born to bring us love and compassion. People are really not thinking of these things. Some people are even trying to ban Christmas cards. I don't think we should, because I think that's part of our history and giving. I mean, we take, for example, Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, who introduced the Christmas tree from Germany and like to put it up in memory of good things. But unfortunately, like Boo, he's got no hope of remembering Christmas. Excuse me, I've just got to let this cat out because he's just not going to give in to us. Go on, Boo, that's naughty, isn't it? Go on. There we go. Obviously, he's got to go and see other cats and wish them Merry Christmas. Now, Christmas, really, it doesn't matter what religion we are, as long as we've got good hearts and are good people and reach out and help others. I feel that in the future that people will pull together and will be there for each other. If you've lost a loved one near Christmas, it's always good to send a little prayer up to them and think of them. It's still as important. Christmas should be a time of celebration, joy, and remember how lucky we are still to be on God's earth and to share and be with each other. I'm going to stop there. I will come on again. I will have to do some predictions for 2023, which I will have to sit down and meditate and let the spirit world work through me, and hopefully we'll have good things to look forward to rather than horrible things. And I wish you a very, very happy Christmas, and my love goes out to all of you. Be kind to each other, love each other. Most important, remember a very special time is Christmas. God bless and be peace with all of you. Amen.